Gemini. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you are new to my channel, thank you for joining me today. Hope you're having a good day. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Gemini Tarot. Gemini Love Tarot Love Reading. Messages from your person. Channeled love messages. Reading where we're going into thoughts, feelings, intentions, what you might need to hear or don't see coming. Is anyone making a move? Let's take a deep dive. Here we go. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Gemini. Please show us the cards, Aho. Well, Gemini, the King of Swords is here. Not only is this your energy, it's Mercury as well, your ruling planet around communication. Four of Swords is here. Ace of Wands in reverse. So I do feel like, wow, Ten of Cups, it's somebody that, upright. Somebody that you're currently either not talking to, and it could be going obviously into total no contact, no communication, and or in separation, or just a break. Whatever the case is, if you can see them, there's definitely some kind of communication coming in. Somebody's thinking about it. It's really a conversation I feel like, oh my gosh. Did you just see how they came out? Should have been had a long time ago. As I say that, the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles both just came out in the upright. So this is around a long-term energy for sure. It could be someone that you're even in a contract with already. That's really specific. But this is around commitment. It's around a long-term energy. It's a validation that something is going on and there is some communication that is extremely delayed. That if you can see each other, it will be at that event. I want to say like where maybe community comes together. If you know a lot of the same people, like community, family, that kind of energy. It's very specific though. I just want to validate as well that it can obviously be around a phone call or messages, social media, whatever. I want to tell you something. We are, oh wow, the Three of Swords is here. Wow, okay. We are in, well, you're here when you're meant to be here. So trust the timing of that. So whether you're here in real time, here at the Tarot Closet, by the way, my verified channel with YouTube, the only place I upload my readings. So remember, this is where you should be. If you're suspecting or you know my content's being taken and used by someone in any way, shape, or form, including just even another voice you hear saying things with static screens, if you know what I mean. Keep sending those messages. They're very helpful. The email's in the description, also on the About Me page. So what I wanted to say is you're here when you're meant to be here, so trust the timing of that. But I also want to tell you, I'm channeling for you under Mercury retrograde under Pisces. And in the real time, we are about 48 hours out from that. Also Mercury going direct, which is a big deal for you, Gemini. So yeah, it's kind of an intense time, and it's really clear. Here, look at this, Three of Swords with the Six of Cups in reverse, that this is somebody that you are, I feel like you're not, it could be just a break, but it could be for a lot of you that there's talk of breakup or you're in a breakup already. Like it's somebody you're not talking to, no communication and or in separation. Now it's validating that it could even obviously be around a contract already with this person and the potential of what's going on there around that. With that said, I do want to validate a particular collective that comes through that if this is around something platonic and or physical, and there needs to be a conversation here. Just tired of waiting, literally. Ten of Wands right here with the Four of Swords and the Hierophant about where this would go. You know, that's also here. It does feel make or break, and that's really very much the current energy. So with that said, again, we can see our Three of Swords is here. It is in the upright, and it's connected to the Six of Cups in reverse. And that is an energy of the past. So whether it's going really far back or it's the recent past, it's kind of like living in the past. And it is here with the Three of Swords. Again, around this particular person who is coming in here, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, to either send a message or communicate in person. 9 of Pentacles. That will, I want to say, make or break things. It's sort of like judgment, final decision energy. So whether you are apart and this is sort of like, okay, this is what you have to say, or this is, you're going to see this person, I feel like, or hear from them. And it's staying apart, or it's maybe going to change something, which is not really super clear at this point. But there is a long-term energy that's around here. There is a pretty impulsive energy as well around this person. Yeah, really validating. With our King of Swords upright, 9 of Pentacles upright, and again, the Knight of Wands in reverse. That if you can see each other, it's like they're just going to show up for it or come up and talk to you. But that's also very validating around the impulsive energy in general. So that can be around, again, messages, social media, whatever. So interesting, because we have also, by the way, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody is kind of triggered, which is interesting. And if you've moved on, I feel like for a lot of you, you haven't. But if you have, or you're wanting to anyway, and you can see each other, there's definitely this energy of like watching you, sort of watching each other. There is a triggering energy here, but there's also obviously the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the 3 of Swords. There is also a strong validation around something happened with where you were or where you were planning to go. And why we're in this energy. They are missing you. That's really clear. Oh my gosh. Yeah, here it is. Very, very validating. Let me get the rest of your energy down here, okay? Oh, wow. And I think it's these last 2. Yeah, and the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Swords. That is your energy, Gemini. Look, there's an ice bear, as we say here in Austria. A polar bear is here in this 9 of Swords, and it's definitely an energy of kind of not sleeping really so great. It's connected here around where this person's energy is really strong. So I want to validate this energy around this person, again, that a lot of you are not talking to, broken up with, whatever. That is thinking about this. Like, I feel like they're up in the night, like either showing up for something or messaging you. It's really, really clear. And again, if you can see each other, that's also really validating that it is at this, whatever this is, this event. So we have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the 5 of Pentacles in the upright. And that is an energy of loss for me. It's also validating here that you're not talking, or, or I really feel like you're not talking. But again, for some of you, it could just be like massive difficulty in that. But it's here with the Ace of Wands in reverse. And look, it's our owl, who is full of wisdom, sitting here on this tree stump, which has been cut, which is interesting because that's the earth energy, and it's connected to the ground, but the tree is gone. And the owl is here missing, like, where's the tree? Where's my house? This is where the owl lives, and it's on this stump here. It is an energy of loss and worry and I guess you could say not doing so great. But how surprised or not surprised are you by this? It's going to be around you. The 7 of Cups is here, and the thing is it's validating around some commitment issues around this person. That's super clear. We also have it connected right to the King of Pentacles, by the way, which is interesting because I kind of feel like it's really connecting to this person, and that's on the other end of the 10 of Cups. But this is also, again, around, it's sort of like fantasizing, thinking about stuff, maybe some illusion. Look, we have a bunny here. Hase, as we say in Austria. Where you should be, by the way, the tarot closet. It's the only place I release my readings. Looking here at this cup with the heart in it, that's like, there's a lot of cups up here. There's a key, there's a heart, there's a lion, there's a victory wreath. Yeah, and it's sort of like this is where they're at in a lot of ways too. They're sort of thinking about all of this, everything that's happened, which is why they're living in the past, I feel. And either appearing somehow in social media or a text message or a phone call or in person if you can see each other. And it really, for me, is like make or break in that a final, it's judgment energy really for me. It's this final kind of decision energy. We have the Hierophant here and the counterpart, the High Priestess. Granted, the High Priestess is in reverse, and it's connected to a lot of this communication, the Four of Cups in reverse as well, Nine of Pentacles. Like, I kind of feel like you're in this energy, you know, getting a strong kind of energy. But it's a little blocked energy with the High Priestess in reverse, and the counterpart being here, the Hierophant. So for me, that's both of you that are here. And it really is going into that and getting it in the upright to trust yourself, you know, going into your intuition, your gut instincts around a decision, because it feels like, and whether it's throwing you for a loop or not, I kind of feel like this is somebody who wants to talk about the possibilities of either getting back together, or it sounds weird to say this, what I heard is like the possibilities of getting back together. So maybe like not right now. The Eight of Wands is here, and it's just really super validating. Yeah, I'm just looking here at your cups, at your cards. Super validating around the energy that's here today. In fact, it wants to be your overall energy, which is interesting. This is the communication that is coming in, and it's pretty fast. And I want to tell you again, you're here when you're meant to be here. Trust the timing on that. Whether you're here in real time as I channel for you, or you're here weeks, months, years later. With that said, as I channel for you, your messenger, as I bring these messages in, I am channeling for you Mercury retrograde under Pisces. And again, this last 48 hours and Pisces, and it's just super intense. It's like a time running out kind of energy is what it's been feeling like. Mercury is about to go, I think it might even be going direct today. In any case, that's very significant for you. And this is a Mercury energy. It's Sagittarius. Look, here is the owl. It's like they've come off their trunk here now. They're missing you. They're coming in pretty fast. So hearing from them, I feel like, is inevitable. You may have already. It's just a matter of if you're going to see them somewhere. So maybe there's a little planning, a little, I could tell you, give you a little bit of a heads up. Or around a particular event. It could also be around a wedding, a gathering around friends or family, maybe even a concert, art event, that sort of thing. Because they're trying to get the confidence here. This person's kind of out of balance somehow. They're not really getting a lot of sleep, I feel like. You're somebody that's very significant to them, but also there's a lot that's going on here. And there's a lot of waiting around, I feel like, and chances that you've given. So whether you do or not is really not about me. Obviously, it's all about you and your free will, what you decide. But definitely tapping into that High Priestess energy, getting that in the upright, and trusting your intuition, revealing to yourself. Yeah. Five of Wands is in reverse. It's here with the Six of Wands in reverse, and it's just super validating around the person here that is like trying to sort it all out and or high water talk to you. Like either they're afraid to lose you if they haven't, but for a lot of you, forever if they have, which is the case I feel like for a lot of you. Yeah. This feels like a really significant even message for you to have, but conversation or decision for you to make, because this Eight of Cups in reverse, super clear, is this person coming back in. Yeah, like they figured it out, but is it too little, too late? Were some things said? I think so. Look at today, look at where the trunks are now. There's 5 of them, and they're in the 5 of Swords. That it's a pretty intense energy around things said, things not said. The swords are like all driven here into the tree trunks. There's an X on them, like these trees are chopped down. you know? So it could also be around this conversation or what you're feeling or you want to say as well about this, because that could be, for a lot of you, of course, like around a finalization. It's clarity, the swords. It's thinking more rational. It's transactional. It's like, you know, intellectual kind of energy. Like, okay, this is what I'm thinking. And Gemini, that's your energy, you know? The thought process, communication. Yeah. So for a lot of you, that's around your decision here, whether you're coming back into this energy with this person or you're not. Because they are coming in here with not just, oh, hey, I want to talk to you just to talk to you. It feels like there's somebody who really wants to not lose you, okay? Or not lose you forever, again, if they have. Ten of Pentacles is here in the upright. And that's really more validating energy for me as well, if you can see each other at, again, whatever. It could be literally almost, with the energy that I'm feeling today, it could be literally almost anything. From an event to a dwelling, but obviously around communication in general. Is there potential? Only you can say the potential card is here. There's a big seed right in front of the sun, and there are all these roots. They're also kind of dangling. What's been hidden in the moon? This is also super validating, just literally the moon energy, the night energy that connects, that they are not sleeping very well. It's been really clear for me. Like, they're not handling this. If it's a breakup, the breakup well. The journey is here. It's right below the Eight of Wands. For me, this is about the communication. There could be literal travel, but also it also connects me with the Chariot, you know, like the action that they want to take literally and travel. But it's for me, that's still just around communication. So it's just whether it's in person or not. Maybe there's actual traveling going on. I like that there's a more balanced energy coming in here. Look, there's the roots. Because it's pretty imbalanced. Six of Cups in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse are both energies for me. That's a 66, and that's an energy for me around an imbalance. So I do like that. It's coming from a good place. Look. Oh my gosh. Here we go, look. So this is so interesting. This was really prominent today. The intuition card, as you can see, it's a bear. They're on the move. They're waking up. This is the wake-up energy that I feel, literally. Again, even connecting with our Six of Cups in reverse, how far back in the past, recent, long-term, is. I feel like there's a long-term energy around you in this person. And that does connect with the Judgment energy for me, again, around waking up, like coming out of this cave. It's a bear looking around, getting ready to make this intuitive move toward you. Literally working on it. Look, the worker is here, a little bee, crafty. Oh my gosh. Getting, like maybe talking to other people, trying to find a way to win you back or to talk to you, whatever's going on. This is also your energy here around intuition. I like it because it's also uprighting the High Priestess for me. And the last oracle coming in is so not surprising, as we are in this sort of like make or break kind of energy. It's like timing, like rushing. The Dreamer card. That can connect with the Pisces energy these last 48 hours, channeling under that in Mercury retrograde. Somebody's head in the clouds here, like, are you serious? You know, if you're like, yeah, no. But it is also... yeah, I mean, you can also see that their head is above the clouds here too. It's in it, but it's above it. They're in a boat. They have really long legs, so they can see above the clouds and get some clarity. Maybe there's just, yeah, I kind of feel like it's whatever's going to be said here, what's coming in, what's also being hidden in that moon. They're hoping that it's going to make a difference. Maybe it does, only you can decide that. And we do have the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles here, but again, in the Four of Wands even, that's not an automatic, somebody has an offer, you know? And definitely not what's going on in the reading today if you've been here from the beginning. You're following me, I think. Hopefully. The Tarot Closet, channeled love messages. Whoa, love messages from your person. higher self energy here, okay? Remember that? Well, look at this is right out of the gate. I love you. They're not sleeping well. They're up in the night. This is what's going on. Again, maybe it doesn't change anything. Maybe it does, but I'm just the messenger. And I know, look, I made so many mistakes. Right there on the sleepless energy, but also the Three of Swords, and I miss you. It's right in between goodness and balance. It's coming from a good place, but again, you know, you deserve so much more. Wow. It's there on a dreamer. I'm waiting for the right time. It's almost like they're in their head in the clouds energy of not losing you or not losing you forever. I'm sending you telepathic messages. That's a strong energy right now. Please never give up on us. It's right below potential. Can you feel my love? I'm sending it to you. And that's also in the moon energy, and I love you. So connections, oftentimes when we have strong connections with people, whatever's going on, yeah, telepathy is an energy that's quite strong. You start picking up on coincidences and synchronicities and music and stuff. So that is coming through without waxing too poetic. That is here. And it's a strong energy currently, by the way. Wow. As I say that, they're also sending in, you are the love of my life, Gemini. There's a word I want to use, but I'm not going to use it because they're the ones saying it. It's like, I know I'm being, you know what, I'm not going to say it because I'm not going to say it. Don't ever change. And the last message, how to fix your overall energy here. Okay. The last message from your person, from their higher self, Gemini. I feel your energy. It's here with journey, goodness, and a hop, skip, and a jump from I miss you. Beautiful Gemini, that is your reading today. Thank you for watching me at the Tarot Closet. I'll see you next time.